Hey honey, it's Val and you're in Valtopia. If you're just tuning in and you haven't met me before and I'm popping up in your feed, I'm Val Cripps. I'm an artist, I'm an energy guide, and really what my jam is waking you up back to yourself. You know, we all get on a path in life where we have to do things. We have to make a living, we have to study, we have to take care of our family. And each and every one of us finds ourselves on a journey where we get further and further away from ourselves. And it's my pleasure and honor to work with so many of you to come back to yourself. So I'm popping up in your feed. Say hello, all my good old Valtopians. And I'm just popping on really quickly because my kids start school tomorrow and I'm about to have them and my puppy back and I'm super excited. So I got to get ready for them. But I wanted to just stream through this energy and this message today because it's coming through me and it's the beginning of a deeper journey with me on all the live streams and everything that I've been bringing through. And what I want to say is you do know, and when you allow yourself to really tune into what you do know in your body and your mind and your spirit, hey Jennifer, you will choose. Hey Lauren. And so what's coming through for me on my journey is something that I've been knowing so deeply about how I want to serve and who I want to work with and what I want to do. And just like who I work with, often we do work with people that are similar to us. Hey, Nikki, is it Nietzsche or Nikki? We keep ourselves from our truths because it's not convenient or there's something about it that isn't easy or it's too big or it feels complicated. And so in my case, I love talking about relationships. I love talking about magnetism, money, sex, and I think I've been capping that because I didn't feel like I was, well, who knows? We all have our reasons. So I want you to feel this opening up with me and for you. And for those of you who feel like there's so many things about your life that could be way more open and sexy and expansive and dreamy, and you're not letting yourself tune into that, I'm here to unlock that with you. And honestly, so much of what we lock down is something that is in our physical body that we can shift. And we try to use our mind to change things, and we try to fix superficial things to change things, and none of that shit works. What works with my clients and with myself and the people that I see succeeding and living a dreamy life and following and pursuing their visions and being it is to shift the body and the inside and the beliefs and come from your heart space, right? Hi, Allison. You've been feeling the acceptance and change coming on. Good. What are you changing into? What are you shifting into? I'd love to hear. And if you have this deep passion and knowing about yourself and you've been working at it for a long time, but you're still not fully in it, like you're successful and you look at your life, a lot of times what's happened is you've had a difficult childhood or you've had a difficult experience and you've overcome it. You're a freaking phoenix rising. You're a boss. You know how to get past that stuff. You're a baller. You're bold. And what's happened is, just like me, you've developed sort of an edge to yourself that helped you survive and thrive, very much so. And now it's time to take the edge off. Now it's time to open your heart. It's time to take the walls down. It's time to release all that trapped fear and trauma from your body that you don't even know you're still holding on to. And it's time to have some fucking fun. It's time to have fun. It's time to open up to all the things that you've been sort of capping and limiting yourself, even though you've come really far and even though you've done so much. Hey, Shauna. There's a box that you've put yourself in that we're going to get you out of. And the way you're going to get out of the box is by tuning into your body. And I know for me, I didn't even know what I felt in my body, even though I was having a successful experience. Yay! I was having a successful experience in life. I mean, I lived 10 minutes from the beach in California. I was working in film. I was making Oscar-winning movies. Hi, Abby. And, on the outside, it looks good. And you feel like you should be loving your life and you should be happy with what you have. There's so many people who have it way worse than you. And whenever we do that shit, we're cutting off our desires. When you cut off your desires, you're cutting off your soul directives and you're not living in your purpose. And it's stinky. It's boring. and it doesn't work. And we think that we're being entitled if we don't want to be bored. We think that we're being selfish if we want to have more pleasure and fun in our life. And that's fucked up. That's a story, and it's a lie, and it's keeping you from being healthy and vital and vibrant and delicious and living fully and creating so much for so many more people beyond yourself. If you're capping yourself and you're sort of coming along, and you may even be helping people and doing amazing stuff with your life experience, but you're not happy inside, there's only so far you're going to go. And you're going to feel it, and it's going to piss you off, and that resentment and anger grows and turns into either illness or bad relationships or not experiencing the life you desire. So let me see what comments you have. Hey, Ryan, how are you? Jennifer's feeling it. Allison is taking better care of yourself. A diabetic. Oh, I had a friend going through that. It was scary for him. You've gotten through a lot of tragic, deep challenges. Yes, you have. I'm especially starting to do better for myself spiritually, more in tune. I'm reading your mind. I love that. Thank you. When I'm reading your mind, I'm channeling in what's coming through me, and I'm also honoring me, right? See, I'm honoring me right now by telling you what I deeply desire. And instead of that being a selfish thing, it's a gift, isn't it? Isn't it a gift to feel a reflection of someone who has the courage to stand up here and share myself every day? I'm reading your mind while I'm channeling through what's deeply important to me. And of course we resonate together. There's a constellation of us that's rising up together. And really, anybody who's presenting themselves on these live streams isn't ahead of you or bigger than you or better than you. We're just further along in something and sharing our experience so that I can pull you up with me. We're surfing this together, brothers and sisters, right? I'm glad you're doing great, Ryan. So I just want to stream through this energy. I do have a beautiful offer going right now. I'm going to be talking about it every day. You can watch yesterday's live stream if you want to see what it's about. I'm going to go ahead and go get healthy food and get my place clean for my kiddos. And it is a gift. I'm so glad you're grateful. And I want you to feel this this knowing inside of yourself that the limit, the safeness that you think you're giving yourself is actually slowly squashing you down, and you're allowed to open up to so much more. And we're going to do that by getting in your body and opening up what's tight. We're going to get into hidden and trapped energy, thoughts, behaviors, beliefs. Many of us are learning how the mind works and how easy it is to regenerate our programming. But it's not easy when you're doing it. You can't do it by yourself, because we will fuck ourselves over. I know I've invested thousands of dollars into millionaire coaches to bring myself up to the level that I felt like I needed to. I was a hot mess when I got out of my divorce. Even though I showed up every day and booked clients and was running my business. But I'm like so much more of who I am now, and there's so much more to come, right? There's so much more of me to come out. And I just glow more every day. I reverse age. And this is for you. This isn't just for me. The reason I'm doing this and the reason I get out of bed every day and show up every day is because I love sharing it with you, and I'm super good at it. And like, I want more and more people. I want a stadium of us hollering, fuck yeah, and like living our lives and knowing that each one of us had this huge ripple effect because we bothered to take the time, make the space, and invest in ourselves and do this, right? Amy, hey, how are you? Shauna says, yes, we pull ourselves up through the mud. Absolutely. Abby's ear is ringing. That means it's coming through. It's coming through. So, well, I'm so glad I hopped on. I was like, do I have time to hop on? And yes, I did. And I love each and every one of you for coming on. And I'll be back on tomorrow. And own your frequency, supernova. There's nobody like you. Check out yesterday's live stream. Stroll through my feed. Like my business page. Come see me on Instagram. Go to valtopia.com. You have... there's only 2 spots for this container that I was mentioning, Soul Right container. And this is everything that I'm talking about and we'll be talking about every day. It's only for 2 of you because it's super intensive. I'm really enjoy getting deep with only a handful of people. And then as we begin the process, then I'll start dropping some more group programs. But right now I'm completely focused on the 2 people that are going to go through this 4-month experience with me and completely change lives and become part of the Valtopia sphere and spread this amazing way of being to your tribe, to your people, to your love. And hi, Agnes. Thank you. So here it is. Stay tuned. and private message me. The first person that does book in for this container gets to have one of those amazing soul portraits. And I just published a new one of myself today, and it's full of light language and starseed frequencies. If you consider yourself a starseed or you're highly empathic, I want you to really tune into that image and receive the heart expansion energy and the golden thread of creation that's coming through that. And I would like to do that for the first person that books in and see what comes through your soul energy and create a portrait. And that's like a several $1,000 experience that I'm just bonusing for the first person that books in for Soul Right. So, hey, Kathy. So thank you, everybody. Go back and watch the replay if you just joined, and see you on the next stream, honey. Bye.